This week, we'll be heading to the land of kangaroos on board the Rhapsody of the Seas. Australia is often called the land of kangaroos, which of course is rather simplistic. Australia is also rainforests, idyllic islands, Aboriginal tribes, the Great Barrier Reef, and proximity to New Zealand and the Indonesian islands. The Rhapsody is an intimate cruise ship that can comfortably carry 2,500 passengers. Ready to board? The dream cruise is about to begin. Destination, Australia. This 17-day cruise will follow the Australian coast with scheduled stopovers at Brisbane, Airlie Beach, Cairns, Darwin, Bali, Indonesia, and Broome. The Rhapsody of the Sea is part of Royal Caribbean's Vision class of cruise vessels, extensively refurbished in 2007. With 2 pools, a rock climbing wall, a spa and fitness facilities, as well as several lounges and restaurants, this cruise ship offers all of the modern amenities while maintaining a more intimate atmosphere. The ship will be leaving in a few hours, a perfect opportunity to explore a little of Sydney, Australia's largest city. Sydney is known for its cosmopolitan population, its famous monuments, and its incredible beaches. The first of the European colonies was founded in the 18th century on the banks of a vast bay that can accommodate 10,000 boats. Among these, the Rhapsody, soon to raise anchor. The ship leaves Sydney to start this amazing cruise. In the distance stands one of the city's most photographed structures, the Sydney Opera House. Just behind it is Sydney Harbour Bridge. After having said farewell to Sydney, it's time to unpack. 4 levels of accommodation are available, one sure to meet every passenger's needs. Outer cabins with a view of the sea come with the option of 2 twin beds or 1 queen-sized one, and a private bathroom. Interior cabins offer a pair of Pullman beds that can comfortably sleep 4. Family suites have outer windows, a queen-sized bed, lots of storage space, and a comfortable living area with TV. The Royal Family Suite boasts 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1 with bath, 1 with shower, a walk-in closet, a wardrobe, a bar, and a 5-square-meter private balcony. Whatever option is selected, one thing's certain: every need is sure to be tended to. Having settled in, it's time to head up to Deck 6 for a cocktail at the Schooner Bar. A signature on every Royal Caribbean ship, the Schooner Bar is the perfect spot to get into the vacation mood. Inside, the nautically themed decor is relaxed and inviting. There's a long bar and an impressive cocktail menu. Enjoying a welcoming beverage, it's the ideal place to plan upcoming stopovers while taking in an extraordinary view of the sea. Enjoy every note of this private concert. This is the beginning of a beautiful dream cruise. We are now ready to spend our first day at sea, relaxing and enjoying our cruise to its fullest. Everyone's officially on vacation. The ship left Sydney yesterday, and today we have a free day. As we move towards the next destination, why not take advantage to explore the ship a little? And be sure to put one item on tonight's agenda, meeting the captain. To start things off, Deck 6 is a great spot for morning coffee. There's nothing quite like a special roast brewed from Seattle's best brand coffee beans, available at the Latitude Coffee Bar. The barista will prepare each cup made to order with any special flavorings or extras desired.
Double shot. I hope you enjoy it.
Cookies and pastries are also available, and there's also beer and wine. Apart from great coffee, the setting's unforgettable, with huge windows looking out on the beautiful sea. For those traveling as a family, the Adventure Ocean program is also available up on Deck 10, offering many activities.
This is a rattlesnake.
All staff members here have degrees in childhood education or related fields, or lots of hands-on experience with youngsters from 3 to 17. Whatever the activity, kids are sure to appreciate the chance to be with others their own age, while parents are off enjoying more adult activities.
Welcome to Adventure Ocean, the greatest place on sea. That's cool.
Whoa!
On the same deck, not far from the teen center, for gamers there's a video arcade featuring the latest hits as well as many classics. But this being a gorgeous sunny day, why not head out into the fresh air and take advantage of it? On Deck 9, there are 2 pools and 6 whirlpool baths. Around the pool are many deck chairs and chaise longue, the perfect setting to relax while basking in the warm Australian sun. After having enjoyed the sun, passengers can return to their staterooms and get dressed for Captain's Night. Ship's etiquette requires that everyone wear their very best.
Canada? Yes, we are, and very warm here compared to where we are.
Captain Stein Bjorheim, master of the Rhapsody of the Seas, welcomes everyone on board. He'll be hosting a reception in the Shall We Dance Lounge on Deck 6. The reception starts at 5:15 for first dinner seating passengers and at 6:45 for those who've chosen the second seating. At the start of the reception, everyone is invited to have a photo taken with the captain by one of the ship's professional photographers and then meet the rest of the crew.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to the beautiful Rhapsody of the Seas for this very soul adventurous cruise.
It takes a crew of around 750 to run the ship, and between them, they collectively have 2,000 years of experience at sea. So relax, the ship's in extremely good hands.
I do hope you have a good time on this. So thank you for coming and enjoy your cruise occasion. Thank you.
To continue the fun of this first full day on board, next stop is the Broadway Melodies Theatre on Decks 5 and 6. Tonight, this 870-seat theater is the venue for Ballroom Fever, featuring the Royal Caribbean singers and dancers. There are 2 presentations of this show, depending on which dinner seating passengers have opted for and when they've met the captain. There's a 9 o'clock show for first seating guests and a 10:45 show for second seating ones. shows presented on Royal Caribbean liners are highly professional, featuring world-class performers, great directors, and state-of-the-art technical crew and facilities. In every respect, these shows match those offered on land. Each show has been created and rehearsed to wow the audience at Royal Caribbean's own studios in Hollywood, Florida. Enjoy the show. Tomorrow, another special day awaits. The ship will be stopping in a former penal colony. In fact, there are still some pretty dangerous tenants under surveillance. Brisbane City was once a colony for the toughest of the tough prisoners in Australia. Today, the prison camp has been replaced by a cosmopolitan city, where the only ones behind bars are the well-cared-for animal residents in the famous zoo founded by Steve Irwin. The capital of Queensland and the third most populous city in Australia, Brisbane is home to over 2 million people and a major tourist destination. Today's stopover will visit the Australia Zoo, founded by Lynn and Bob Irwin, the parents of Stephen Robert Irwin, better known to the world as Steve, TV's crocodile hunter. The zoo is a family affair. Still run by the Irwin clan, the facility continues its good work while also honoring the famous Crikey adventurer and continuing his animal preservation mission.
We have thousands of different animals here at the zoo. We have over 1,000 and we have over 100 different species, from the smallest reptile to the biggest elephant. The closer you get to an animal, it was Steve's passion that when you get people hands-on with some wildlife, you can't help but fall in love with it.
One of the first facilities to care for and rehabilitate injured animals, the zoo is now home to many birds, mammals, and reptiles. Visitors can follow either the zoo's slithery day out or furry day out itineraries. Take advantage of hands-on interaction with the animals, with one of the cutest of these being the playful koala. Along with the kangaroo, the koala is one of Australia's iconic representatives. Once hunted for its fur, today the koala is a protected species. It goes without saying that the animal presentations are, like Steve Irwin's legacy, spectacular. Visitors can watch one of the trainers feeding a huge crocodile. Talk about impressive. And don't be deceived by appearances. These animals are very quick. The trainer makes a point of being as cautious as he is brave. For those who'd like to feed some animals other than crocodiles, don't worry. The zoo's directors have arranged some considerably friendlier dinner guests. It's almost 5:30 and the ship will be raising anchor soon. No time to lose, and all the more so because the captain has arranged a special treat.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back after a stunningly beautiful sunny day here in beautiful Brisbane, Australia. We should have also a beautiful evening, and also for tomorrow looks very promising as we're heading up the coast towards Airlie Beach.
We take a rare look inside the operations center, where the expert crew guides the passengers from one adventure to the next. The crew works with professional ease, making sure the nearly 80,000-ton vessel glides smoothly through the water. The ship is heading towards the next stopover, Airlie Beach, leaving passengers plenty of time to change for dinner. The ship features a superb gourmet restaurant, the Edelweiss Dining Room. The staff of the Edelweiss enjoys surprising their guests, as is the case tonight, when, to honor the Italian-themed menu, they serenade the diners.
You know the song, please help us sing along.
With such a great pre-dinner show, the meal is sure to be memorable. The excitement and fun never stops, so it's a question of each guest finding the pace that's right for them. For fans of classic 80s music, the Viking Crown Lounge on Deck 11 should hit the spot. The ship's huge 360-degree observatory is a perfect setting for an evening of nostalgia. Let the DJ spin timeless hits back from when Madonna first burst on the scene. If there's a little retro gear in a corner of those suitcases, it's now or never to head back in time and out onto that throbbing dance floor. While guests dance on, the ship moves towards our next stop, a small town in the center of the Great Barrier Reef. The village of Airlie Beach has a population of less than 3,000. A haven of peace, the area is visited by two types of travelers: cruise ship passengers and backpackers in search of unspoiled nature. The ship has just dropped anchor. Guests gather at the Shall We Dance Lounge on Deck 6, where shuttle boats will carry passengers ashore. As of 7:20 a.m., free shuttle tickets can be picked up. Next stop, Airlie Beach. The town is home to about 2,700 permanent residents, though many visiting cruise ships and nature enthusiasts help support a thriving local economy. Travelers come to this corner of the world for two main reasons: the Whitsunday Islands and the Great Barrier Reef. The town is rich in small cafes, boutiques, charming restaurants, and travel agencies offering exotic Australian treks. Towards the center of it, there's a small beach. Between November and May, however, the waters have stingers and jellyfish, so a lagoon has been built on the beach for swimmers to enjoy. After a refreshing dip, it's time to admire the Great Barrier Reef, the only living organism visible from space. An excellent way to see its true wonders up close is by taking a sightseeing tour in a small seaplane. The reef is comprised of billions of tiny organisms called coral polyps, and it supports a wide diversity of life. It was named a World Heritage Site in 1981. At over 2,600 kilometers long, it's the largest coral reef in the world. A true gift from the heavens. Climbing down from the plane, remember that the last shuttle boat returns to ship at 4:15 p.m., so don't be late. Back on board, it's time to check out what Kelly Cochran, the Rhapsody's head chef, is up to.
Over there. All right, how does that look? Perfect cut. All fingers, look. With this particular dish, you don't have to chop it up. You can actually do it all in the process. Okay? So we're just going to chop it up fine.
The chef's cooking demonstrations, like this one at the Centrum on Deck 4, are always popular. Given that Kelly is responsible for 10,000 meals a day, it's nice of him to find the time to share a little of his expertise. And the best part? Sampling the end product. Having had a bite, why not see if Lady Luck is a fellow passenger? Time to head up 2 decks and play some bingo. For those dreaming of an upgrade to a balcony suite, or if a $1,000 cash prize might come in handy, everyone's invited to the Win a Suite and Cash Prize Royal Bingo game in Deck 6's Shall We Dance Lounge. Cards go on sale at 3:15 p.m. and the game starts a half hour later. Feeling lucky?
And 73 is a very good claim to bingo. Oh, look, everyone's so happy for you.
Or if bingo seems a little tame, other games of chance are offered at the casino on Deck 5. The games here require a little more strategy than a bingo card, but there's no denying that luck always comes in handy for anyone hoping to leave at evening's end with pockets bulging. Good luck! With slot machines, card games, roulette, and craps, there are many ways to emerge a big winner. But come to think of it, we're already among the lucky ones. While sitting in the comfortable casino, take a moment to imagine sailing conditions back in the 18th century, because tomorrow we'll be following in the footsteps of famous explorer James Cook. Today, visitors combine some of the very best of Australia in a single destination, the lush rainforest and the land's rich Aboriginal culture. Welcome to the city of Cairns, or as the Japukai would say, Jern Yura. The cruise ship has followed Australia's east coast to the city of Cairns, founded in 1876. Once the ship has docked, passengers make their way to the Skyrail rainforest cableway, 15 minutes from downtown. The Skyrail allows those on board to see Australia's World Heritage-listed tropical rainforest from above the forest canopy. Next stop, Barons Falls Station. A raised walkway leads to several lookout points above the falls and gorge. In the dry season, the falls are reduced to little more than a trickle, since much of the water is diverted to a hydroelectric facility. We're lucky to be seeing them today. Next stop is the village of Kuranda, 7 kilometers deeper into the rainforest. The Kuranda Butterfly Sanctuary covers 7 acres and was the largest butterfly aviary in the world when it first opened in 1987. The sanctuary raises butterflies from the 382 species native to Australia. The final stop is the Japukai Aboriginal and Cultural Park. The Japukai people have lived in the Kuranda area for over 10,000 years.
We do imitation dances showing respect to those animals. We hunt those animals, but we also show respect by dancing. So we take, but we give back by dancing.
They are the traditional custodians of the mountains, gorges, lands, and waters of this richly forested region that is now in Queensland. The Japukai Aboriginal Culture Park is one of Australia's most popular destinations for visitors eager to learn about the country's Indigenous peoples. Combining demonstrations of traditional culture with interactive activities showcasing the knowledge that allowed the Japukai to prosper, a visit offers a fascinating glimpse into another world. Souvenirs can be picked up in the gift shop, along with a local snack before heading back to the ship. Though the stopover draws to a close, a thirst for culture is never quite quenched. For history of a different sort, let's head down to the Shall We Dance Lounge for an enrichment lecture. Enrichment lectures offer a great chance to learn something new, like today's on The House That Antiques Built, which tells of a school teacher turned antique dealer who designed and built a house for his favorite antiques.
As you see today's story, it is really the story of my love for antiques.
After the lecture, a snack is served. Whenever the ship is at sea, or should any passengers have opted not to go ashore through a stopover, the Edelweiss main dining room offers lunch with a wide variety of soups and salads for starters, as well as an excellent selection of wines and dessert options. Lunch is served between noon and 1:30 and is open seating.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome back. Table for two?
Yes. Hey guys.
Table for two?
Welcome and enjoy your lunch.
Or if a quicker lunch break is preferred, with only a main course and dessert, just order the brasserie lunch and the meal will be done in under 30 minutes. And tonight, the ship's staff and crew have quite an evening planned. After all, there's no party quite like a toga party. So tonight, under the stars by the pool, it's time to get down and boogie. Popular ever since the days of ancient Rome. In recent years, toga parties have become true Royal Caribbean classics. This Roman evening is coming to an end. Our next stop is located in a city that bears the name of that famous naturalist whose research truly revolutionized the modern world. Today's stopover is the capital of the Northern Territory of Australia. One can't ignore the city's name, Darwin, bestowed in honor of celebrated naturalist Charles Darwin, who took part in 2 expeditions to the area in the 19th century. Before our ship docks, why not start off the day up on deck, burning off a few calories in the gym? The Ship Shape Fitness Center on Deck 10 offers all the weight training and exercise equipment found in a major sports club, plus a wide range of classes, from Pilates to kickboxing, with the added bonus of working up a sweat while gazing out at the glorious ocean. For those who'd rather admire the water from a different angle, another great onboard activity is to go climbing high above the waves. The rock climbing wall on Deck 10 offers beginner and expert climbers alike the opportunity to experience this exciting sport while out at sea. The beginner's climb is at 10 a.m., and the ship's instructors are close at hand to offer tips and keep things safe at every stage. Regular climb sessions for more experienced hands are also available at 11 a.m., noon, 2, and 3 p.m. It's as easy as signing up at the top of the hour to reserve a spot. A special family climb is offered at 4 p.m., where kids 6 years and older can try out the wall.
Right foot over to the, yeah, that's it. A little bit more, you got it. Keep going, push with your legs, left foot on blue. Good, good.
All that's needed is a t-shirt, shorts, socks, and a spirit for adventure.
More feet to the top.
You're on the left.
Only a few more feet to the top,
Right,
almost there.
Left foot up.
Okay.
Made it.
The winner! Yeah.
Speaking of adventures, the ship will reach Darwin at noon, offering passengers heading ashore a chance to enjoy this melting pot of cultures before heading off on an expedition to beautiful Litchfield National Park. Having grown from the tiny pioneer outpost it once was, Darwin has become, due to its proximity to Asia, one of Australia's most multicultural cities. Just sit back and enjoy the relaxed atmosphere downtown before hopping a ride out to Litchfield National Park. Located an hour's drive from Darwin, Litchfield National Park spans 1,500 square kilometers and welcomes over 250,000 visitors each year. A favorite of both tourists and locals, the park offers a glimpse into unique Northern Australia scenery, along with a chance to swim in the wild for the adventurous. A visit here involves walking over uneven rocky terrain, so guests will want to consider their fitness level before embarking on the expedition. Passengers are due back at 6:30 p.m. ship's time, so make sure not to change your watch's time when ashore. Back on board, why not stop a moment to listen to the Rosario duo at the Centrum on Deck 4? Live music performances are given throughout the day, so anytime's the right time. Shouldn't every vacation have its own live soundtrack? Ever wonder what it takes to prepare 10,000 meals a day? The question will be answered with a quick visit to Chef Kelly Cochran's kitchen.
So what's the challenge with the cranberry mango soup? Can anyone help me? Shallots, onions, good. White wine.
For all meals, Kelly orders the ingredients 4 months in advance and then directly supervises 4 sous chefs and 45 cooks when it comes time to prepare them. Quality control is crucial, so Kelly and his team make a point of tasting every recipe to be sure the standards stay sky high.
Well, I must say, Johnny, that tastes delicious, huh? Perfect consistency.
All this so that each one of those 10,000 meals is prepared to perfection. Dinner tonight is perfect. Luckily, tomorrow holds a visit to one of the most beautiful islands in Indonesia, nicknamed the Island of the Gods. Of all the islands of the Indonesian archipelago, and there are 13,677 of them, Bali is by far the best known worldwide. The rice fields, lush vegetation, black sand beaches on one side and white sand ones on the other. Its temples, volcanoes, and pristine lakes are just some of the many reasons that justify the nickname Island of the Gods. Welcome to our next stopover, Bali. The ship finally reaches Bali in Indonesia to the northwest of Australia. The visit begins at the port of Benoa, where shuttle boats drop passengers ashore. A special welcome committee greets the new arrivals, starting the visit off on a friendly note. Bali is Indonesia's leading tourist destination and is responsible for making the area Indonesia's richest province. Visitors come for its natural beauty and many cultural attractions. The first activity will be a demonstration of traditional Balinese folk dancing and music. Balinese dance is an ancient tradition expressing the island's Hindu beliefs about the constant forming and dissolving of the world. Most of the dances represent stories of the battle between the forces of good and evil. Next, let's head out to discover Balinese agriculture while meeting some of the island's inhabitants. Rice is Indonesia's third most important crop and accounts for more than half of an average citizen's calories. Irrigation is crucial to raising rice, and the Balinese have developed a complex irrigation system called subak that not only provides water to the plant's roots, but actually maintains a whole artificial ecosystem. Traditional paddy fields have been built around a temple, with a priest allocating the water. Next stop is the Elephant Safari Park in Taro. Officially opened in 2000, the park is set in 2 hectares of exotic landscaped botanical gardens surrounded by national forest. For centuries, these intelligent and powerful animals have played a key role in Indonesian history, working in everything from forestry and construction to transportation and now tourism. The park also protects the endangered Indonesian elephant, with proceeds from admissions helping finance relocating wild elephants to protected reserves and assisting with breeding programs to increase the population. After the elephant park, there's still time left to visit the market before catching the shuttle boat back to the ship. But don't forget, the last one leaves at 4:45. Back on board to take full advantage of the cruise's final few days. Why hold back any longer? Next stop, the ship-shaped spa on Deck 9 for some real pampering. The spa offers everything from hairstyling and personal grooming to advanced facial toning and teeth whitening. Though time often seems too short to take care of yourself, while on vacation, what better opportunity to indulge in those little luxuries that somehow make such a big difference?
I'm on a dentist, so it's fine. New drill. Just this bit here, and then this bit goes on the outside.
After a full beauty treatment, continue that relaxed mood in the solarium on Deck 6. A great place to bask in the warm sun, or just laze away in one of the 2 whirlpools or the swimming pool. A huge retractable roof called the Crystal Canopy covers the area during inclement weather, so the solarium can be enjoyed no matter what outside conditions are like. The Solarium Cafe is nearby should refreshments be required. For days when a casual meal seems just right, the Windjammer Buffet offers a tasty option. With floor-to-ceiling windows facing the front of the ship, it's a popular spot any hour of the day. Why not take a quiet moment to enjoy this glorious sunset, as another beautiful day is surely ahead tomorrow. After sailing through the night, the ship reaches Broome at 10 a.m., but before heading ashore, there's a special event up on deck. A fine way to start off one of these last mornings on board is joining the captain and crew in a Walk for Wishes fundraiser for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Royal Caribbean International, in partnership with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, raises money for children with life-threatening illnesses to be able to go on the cruise of a lifetime. There's a small entrance fee to join in the proceedings, though guests are welcome to donate as much as they'd care to, and everyone gets a great souvenir t-shirt. The ship is about to dock in Broome, a pearling port founded in 1883 that now attracts many artists, writers, and tourists to its beautiful tawny-colored cliffs and turquoise seas. Broome's history is linked to South Sea pearls, and the town still supplies jewelers around the world with these treasures. It's worth the time to learn a bit about the cultivation of pearl oysters and how to judge their quality. Later, everyone's invited for a special sunset ride along Cable Beach. This beach is so named for being the place where the international telegraph cable linking Broome to Singapore first reached land in 1889. Dromedary rides are among the more popular activities for visitors passing through. The animal's steady, gentle gait as it moves through the damp sand, along with its familiarity with the turf, makes for a very special trek. Better still, take the ride as the sun sets for a truly heavenly experience. Broome is the ship's last stopover, so be sure to enjoy it as long as possible. The dream cruise is over. What an exhilarating feeling to sail the coastline of Australia, Indonesia, and New Zealand aboard the luxurious Rhapsody of the Seas. But this isn't a time for sadness or regrets. The desire to travel is growing. There are still many ships to discover and many seas to explore. With 5 oceans and a dozen seas, our planet is a giant nautical playground just waiting for us to depart on our next adventure, on our next dream cruise.